Hey everybody, hope you had a good weekend. It is Monday, March 14th, and I just wanted to do a quick hydration video for you all. Yesterday morning, I did a quick hydration, and so it's been a little bit past. I think it's 6:30 yesterday morning. So as you can see, we have a little bit more than our 1% here. So I'll go ahead and hydrate that and show you all what's going on there, just to keep everything up and legit in terms of this Healing the D channel that we have going on here. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is what I'm personally doing and not a recommendation that you should do it. I'm not your dad. I'm not your brother. I'm not your pastor. I'm not your rabbi. I'm not your priest. I'm not any of that stuff. I don't have any bosses, don't want any bosses, and I don't want to be anybody's boss. So in any of the information that I have here and show you guys here, it's just to kind of show you that, primarily showing you that you don't need to build a team in drip, and you can still grow your faucet just by compounding consistently, right? And that's the name of the game. Like I mentioned in a prior video, too many people are over engineering what this whole thing is about. So anyway, this is for Healing the D wallet that I have and faucet that I have. And at the end of each month, I'm going to basically claim and donate. The first month it was like it was like $11 or something. So I just gave $20 to Southwest Housing Solutions here in Southwest Detroit. And that's the whole point of this faucet, is just to basically grow it so that we can give. And when we get to the point of being at 1,000 bucks a day that we're generating, then we're going to do it weekly and pick various nonprofits. Don't contact me or try and contact me. Don't show up to my house. It will not end well for you. I can promise you that. I'm not taking suggestions. I want to find these different nonprofits. I have some in mind already organically, and I'll do that. And, when we get to 1,000, but until the time, we do, I'm just going to keep consistently giving to Southwest Solutions and Housing Solutions, and, just donate to them. So anyway, you see that it popped up from 12 to, 13, or I'm sorry, from 13.3 to 13.4 and some change. So again, we'll do it next week. Also, just to let you know a couple of things. I just hit a milestone over the weekend of 3,000 plants in my drip garden. So I know everyone's complaining about the price of drip going down, and that's because they keep withdrawing. And thank you, by the way, for doing that, because all you're doing is feeding the rest of us, right? You're helping me grow long term. I'm DCAing, dollar cost averaging, every time I do this. And what I'm doing here, I'm basically, I don't want to be a slave to crypto or hydrating. So I'm about every hour and a half or whatever, I'm basically going up and hydrating. I really like this drip.formulate.finance, and I actually gave when I see different projects like that. So this is the one I've been primarily using. This one is also decent. It's drip-scan.netlify.app/garden. I gave to that one as well. I mean, again, we need to be generous with the wealth that we're going to generate. So I want to encourage you to do that. But I really like this one. So I just basically set a timer. And I don't sweat it if I don't get it right on, key, but I do try not to lose any of the seeds that I've been, are growing in my garden so that I can maximize what I hydrate. But I'm a big believer in hyper compounding, hyper hydrating, if you will, just to kind of, because you're earning interest on that. As soon as you hydrate, you earn interest, so I get it. For me, the cost of, B&B fees, it's just the cost of doing business. So I don't really worry too much about that. But anyway, long story short, you can see that, the big thing that I'm not worried about price also, because when this thing does take back off, we get the garden, the animal farm back up and running, the piggy bank up and running, which I'm really excited about that piggy bank, by the way. So don't worry about signing up underneath me. You can if you want to. I have links in there, but if you really want to, bless me and do something, send me when the piggy bank opens back up and you're really bound and determined to do something, you want to do something because you appreciate the content here, send me one piglet that's maxed out for 156 weeks. It'll show up. It'll show up. I don't really care. I don't even need it. I just think it's kind of a fun thing to do. But anyway, so that's kind of what's going on there. I'll also just show you the piggy bank that I have going on here as well. I know that they're going to. I've heard rumors that they're going to reset this, but I've been compounding anyway. I'm not. By the way, I don't enable comments because I don't want to manage it. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to manage them. I don't want to build a community. You should look at me as just another data point, right? Vet what I'm saying, whether it's true or not. If the things that I'm saying that I'm doing, if I'm doing them, comparative to, you know, other people that are, you know, YouTubers. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm showing you my journey and what I'm trying to do and how I think you can impact communities using Drip Network. So that's the whole point of this channel. So don't want to do that. Plus, I don't want people posting, you know, malicious links and where they're going to rug you or promote things that, you know, I don't agree with. I just recently also got rugged with fortune cows, and they better hope I don't ever find out who they are, have me run across them afterwards either, because that will not end well for them. So anyway, but anyway, I lost about 650 bucks, but I was able, because I didn't put everything in, I was able to, you know, after they pulled the website and their Twitter account and everything, the Fortunate Ranch, I believe, and they did a big time rug, and Crypto Vo was the one who recommended that one, so checked it out. But I was able to get like 540 bucks, and I did actually, because I signed up for my Diamond Team 1, and I'm gonna probably do it for my Diamond Team 2. I was able to get in, and I got, you know, 400 bucks. It's saying I can't participate right here because I don't have my wallet connected, but I was able to get into that MDT version 1 pre-sale. I got the max 400. I'm probably gonna do the same thing, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna try and do the pre-sale on the 29th, but I am gonna probably do this. And this is not a recommendation at all. This is just, I'm just telling you what I did. The money that I got back from, I was able to recoup from that Fortune Cows rug pull. I just invested that for this amount here, and I'm probably just gonna, you know, convert some other assets over and do the same thing here. Who knows? Maybe this will take off. Maybe it won't. You know, again, don't play with money you can't lose. And so anyway, that's pretty much it. I showed you the drip garden again, 3,000. I'm really excited watching this bad boy grow. You know, like I said, with my drip garden, I'm not worried about price here, right? It's showing 198. This thing fluctuates. I've seen it go from 208 and just over the weekend to 196 today. Don't really care. This is what I'm focusing on with my drip garden, and it's growing. You know, these per day, right? I want to get it to the point where, where's my timer here? Right now I'm down to I'm getting a plant every 13 minutes, and I want to get it down to under 12 so that I'm getting 5 plants an hour, right? And so, you know, every time I hydrate, you know, this is what I'm looking at. Don't really care so much about this right now, because again, at 40 some bucks, I think is what drip is when I last checked right before I started recording. You know, if that thing pops up back up to 100, which I bought some at 100, and basically every time I hydrate, I'm dollar cost averaging and building up this drip BUSD pair, liquidity pool pair, building equity, right? Building up drip, building up BUSD, and if it goes up to 100, 500 bucks, then that thing is really going to pay off, right? Especially if I'm generating, you know, if I can get it to the point where my goal is to, you know, get down to 1 plant a minute, and then I want to get to a point where I'm making a plant a second, right? I mean, then it's basically like that adventure capitalist game that you can get on your iPhone or Droid, right? You should check that out. That'll encourage you if you just play that. It's free. Adventure Capitalist. I'm not sending any links. Search for it on your, you know, app store for whatever, you know, platform you have your phone on. But play that a little bit, right? And you'll see how that compounding works, which is, you know, pretty incredible. But anyway, that's my goal here in terms of what I want to do. I'm looking at plants that I'm generating, right? I keep compounding, and that's the whole goal here, right? And so, but anyway, that's going to do it. Really don't have a whole lot else to share with you guys. Just showed you the hydration here, showed you my drip piggy bank, also the piggy bank. That's where I kind of got sidetracked here. I know they're potentially going to reset it, but again, this is just kind of my test run here. And this is Neo because it's the one. And again, that's going to be my little mascot. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, and especially if they reset everything. But if they do reset, here's what you need to know. I initially started out with 23 piglets on this long-term, I think 154-week contract that I had, and then 25 for this one, right? And actually, I think I can show you, let me go to Piggy Bank. That's another nice thing about this. This is up and working now, right? So you can see that, you know, where things are right now, but you know, this one was originally 9-week, and this is 154-week. And this one was a 3-week, right? So this one's coming up to an end. And what I'm going to do, I think, is basically just keep hydrating until the last 7 days of the month, and I'm let it build up. And then I will sell and convert it into a 156-week staked contract once this is back unlocked. And so for every stream that I have, the last 7 days, I'm going to let them build up and do that. And just kind of, so I'm building up every month a long-term 156-week stake in this, so that by the time those start rolling off, man, I'll be doing pretty well. And I think with the piggy bank, what's going to ultimately end up happening is you'll be able to, and I don't want to speak for Forex. I'm not involved in any Telegram groups or Discord. I'm not charging anybody anything, not asking you guys for anything. So just be careful when people are asking you to pay them money and things like that. I'm not asking for anything. You can find all of this stuff for free, right? But what I think might come with this piggy bank is the opportunity to borrow, right? And maybe they'll do it in a way where if you've built up like a long-term contract, and they'll lend you up to 50% and you'll have to pay that back first, right? So just what I'm thinking, and again, I don't know, maybe Forex has said something about it, but that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, that's my strategy there. I'm going to quit droning on. This thing has been going on long enough. Showed you the hydration, showed you Southwest Housing Solutions until we get up to $1,000 a day. And then, like I said, we'll do it weekly in various nonprofits throughout Southeast Michigan, Southwest, or Detroit, and Windsor, Ontario as well. So that will do it. I do appreciate everybody stopping by. I hope you have an awesome week. Hopefully the weather will break for everybody here, especially if you're in the Midwest. And that's going to do it.